welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and we're continuing to work on Are You Game Quilt? Thank you for joining us today. We are working on one of Allison's creations. It is Riley Blake fabric, and it's called Are You Game? And hold on, the person who designed it is Heather Peterson, I believe that is the person. So it's a really cute quilt. I really like it, and we decided to do a few different things on it. If you didn't catch what we did on the first part of it, go check out last week's video. We're doing an edge to edge right in the center of this because it is designed like a game board. So what I have it set up right now is for me to set out its parameters of where I wanted to stitch that edge to edge. And I'm using a circle meander, okay? So I want to come all the way up here. You can see where the red laser is. See that red little red laser light? If you can see it, it's right down at the center of my where Walt is, right where the needle's going to drop. So that is the indicator of where it's going to set. It's the laser is where it's setting the parameter. So I want to click. There's a little button here, or you can use the buttons here on the long arm to set where I want it to go. So right now it's asking for the edge to edge boundary of click upper left corner of the edge to edge. So this is the upper left corner. I want to make sure it's in the quilt section I want it to go to. So I got to go to the other corner. Now it says click upper right corner of edge to edge. So right here. And then it says lower right. Obviously I'm not getting it all within the width space of Walt, but I'm getting it to where at least it needs to come down straight to and over there. And then I can set how far it is from that space to the next space where it starts again to for the outside border of how long it is or how wide it is. So here, oops, and make sure you get it in the same spot. There we go, there. Okay, now it says enter quilt length on setup. Okay, so I know it's about 33, well it's 34, but I'm gonna go 33 and a half. So it allows me a little bit of adjustability, right? That's what you want. And then I'm gonna hit okay. And then it says, okay, do you want 2 repeats with 3 rows? Is that gonna be dense enough for you? Or do you want 5 repeats in 8 rows? Do you want it so dense that it literally is gonna stand up on itself? This is the time to choose those sort of options of what you want when it comes to the computer system, right? So I kind of like it just the way it is. It seems like it's pretty much the same consistency as what I have going on in the outer borders, and then we're just gonna click go. So it's gonna do 3 rows at 2 repeats of the pattern, okay? So I'm gonna have to roll it 3 times to make sure it fills in that, just that middle section, okay? And I'm just gonna make sure that I have it set up within those little boundary lines I had already clicked out, because I don't want it going beyond that or it doesn't really look good, right? You want to keep it within. So now I'm going to start quilting, and now Walt knows I wanted to quilt that circle meander from about here all the way up to that one section, okay, in this beautiful coral thread. Yes, and I did name my long arm. His name is Walt. So, well, it's actually a girl. Her name's Waltacina, but we call it Walt. Just Walt. And because this is Are You Game board design, why not? Because you're always going around and around on the board. I try to think about what I would like as a design and what would make it fun. So and it's just going to fill up that section from where it started here all the way across. Beautiful. And that is the backing fabric right there. Isn't that gorgeous? And as you can see probably on the other camera here, how the coral thread looks really pretty on that backing. I love it. It looks amazing. I love it. So pretty. And it just makes its way back and forth, doing perfectly beautiful circles with the meander in between. Oh, sounds like Walt needs a little oil. Wait till this row's done. So that's what I have going on that middle section as part of the game board design, or the quilt of the game board design. And then when I get to the other side of the border part, the outside bar of the board game, I'll show you how I'm going to stitch up this edge-to-edge little swirl. I love that. It's so pretty. Love that color. Now, if you were to quilt up this quilt, what color would have you chose? Like, what color would have you have chosen? Sorry, speak English. Speak better English. It's one of those days. Words are hard. All right, we're gonna touch back with you after I get the center done and start working on the other border, okay? See you in a moment. Oh, you noisy, bro. And we're back. We are working on that outer part of the game board where we're stitching up something that's called a swirl. Hold on, what was it called? A swirl's edge to edge. And it's really pretty. I really like it because it kind of echoes itself, and I really like that sort of a bit of echo. So the circle meander is already done in the center, so that's fantastic. I've already set where I wanted this quilt pattern to stitch out on this section here. So we're just gonna let Walt do his thing. All right, let's start quilting. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite stitch outs here. I really, really just like the way it looks. And then you saw what we were doing in the other one was just the swirl on swirl. So. And of course I'll put the books in the corners again, over here and over there, angled towards the center. So there's no really right or wrong way this quilt needs to sit. So you certainly, if it's non-directional to begin with, you know, I think staying with a non-directional pattern to, you know, quilt with, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I really like how it's just that, like, you know, half-inch copying around just kind of makes that, I don't know, it looks very intricate and beautiful to me. I like it. And that is pretty much this big, beautiful project. Now, it was Are You Game? I think I might have had it wrong on who was who and what was what in regards to the fabric. I thought it was, it's fabric of Heather Peterson for Riley Blake Designs. So my mistake. But it's just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I love the whole idea of it. It's actually given me some ideas about, you know, creating something. Not necessarily a stitch out or anything, but, you know, like as a quilt project. So, and I like it when other things can inspire you that you didn't really think that they would, or you take inspiration from the weirdest things or the strangest things, right? A carpet in a hotel, you know, a tile on a subway, someone's curtains as you drove past. You know, like, it's the weirdest things. Yeah, I really, really like the stitch out. All right, we'll let Walt finish. You can watch him stitch out, and you guys have an amazing day. Amazing, amazing. We will see you on the Saturday live stream at 1 p.m. Take care, have fun, and big hugs to you. Take care. All right.